branches unimpeded. Why?
Freedom to be.
A foundling deer seeking the woods. The ground stirs. New roots seek to grow taller than the old. They bring banners, arrows, swords. What do they seek from us?
All I know is that,
The claviger's blood on the breeze. Wolves fighting for territory. Is the instinct to conquer innate?
yes. Yes. Oh, I got.
Ivy
That's only
splends
more.
on
I
the
got
stone.
make clips
A
and stuff
nature
like
that cannot be tamed.
that.
We
Gotta get more
learn
active, man.
much.
We gotta get back active. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get back active.
Warm tides and purple leaves.
So let's see if this map is similar. I already did that. Let's see, track. Yes. That's RPG. I like that. Oh, so I could, okay. It's, I like it. I like it. I think what could you do if you not fall, bro?
Keep your guard up. You don't look like the type to negotiate.
Thanks, soldier. Well, look who graced us with his... This is the Sparrowhawks district. State your business. Go on. But remember, Thala's got his eye on you. I wouldn't get on an ogre's bad side.
Smile and be yourself. Or maybe just smile. You break it, you buy it. Wonder who he crossed. Doesn't he? Those are the papers the Adiran refugees are waiting for.
Best watch your step around here, envoy. This is my district.
Let us in, sweetheart.
I told you. Not you, too.
This girl thinks she's gonna keep us out of the bathhouse.
You might own...
Load up.
I knew this was Jago's fault. This isn't over.
Sorry. This district used to be a nice place. The Sparrowhawks always got along fine with us, and then they, I better not talk about it. Juliana told us to be discreet. She's inside. If you want to help, she can give you the details. You'd better hope you can.
If you'd like to be useful, I could use... Oh, how can one concentrate with you running all about the place? Who can tell? You've been speaking with Gunith, I assume? Huh? She's the one so quick to flirt with dangerous strangers. Go bother Edelgund. Huh? She's probably by the western gate looking for someone willing to talk to her. If you'd like to be useful, I could use another drink. If you'd like to be useful, I could use another drink. If you'd like to be useful, I could use another.
Man, you better shut up before I kick you in the nose. How about that?
The drink.
Something wrong with that boy.
Whatever a man wins at cards, he's bound to lose it here.
Something wrong with that boy.
You're the talk of the town, Envoy. Everyone wants to meet you. I like to keep myself informed. In my position, you never know when you'll have to rely on it. Oh, that's a long story. Let's say it involved a dead duke and a bottle of quill leaf oil. I used to run Spirinto's finest bathhouse, if you can believe it. You wouldn't believe what the climate has done to my hair. Now, if you've come to avail yourself, I'm sorry. We're closed. I'm out of some supplies that should have... I'd hunt them down myself, but I don't have a firm enough hand. I need authority. Someone, well, someone like you. Believe me, I'd rather not ask. I hate owing favors. Almost as much as I hate being outmatched. The local strongmen, the Sparrowhawks, got a hold of the shipment. They must have thought it looked valuable. Unfortunately, they were right.
The Sparrowhawks used to be bullies. Now that Adair swept them into this neighborhood, they're bullies with a chip on their shoulder. Shipment or not, it's about time someone took them down a peg.
Who? Lord Heelguard? No. He'd kiss an animancer before he'd help with something like this. I do. Go to the docks. Their lieutenant runs one of the warehouses there. He'll... And my life would be easier if my pool cleaned itself. Hurry back.
No signs of a struggle. Looks like this adventure to me.
I don't know. Like that?
You there. You look like you know your way around... hello. I heard what happened. I see why you'd want to protect yourself.
Guess the deer and discipline doesn't apply to pest control.
Take your best shot.
Who's ready for more?
Unseen, unheard. This one's mine.
Despite the name, the Living Lands isn't an easy place to make a life, but it breeds resourcefulness. Wouldn't want their diplomats going hungry or sober.
Wow, it's really you. I mean, we all heard the Emperor sent a godlike, but I didn't never think I'd get to meet you. You are the envoy, aren't you? I bow, but I think I dislocated my shoulder, and I might have broken some ribs. Yes, sir. My brother Cadman and I ran into some trouble exploring a temple north of the city. Bears and traps and guards. What else? The floor collapsed from under us. He couldn't walk too well, and yet our captain wanted to keep going, so he sent me back for help. We're with a team from the Free Expedition Corps. We've seen a lot. No place like this. I fear for their lives, Envoy. Gods, do you mean it? I can't thank you enough. They descended into the temple through a route off the Pilgrim's Path, just north of the city. You'll know you're headed the right way when you see trail markers and rock stacks the Pilgrims left behind. We posted a guard out front, Sedgwin. Let her know I sent you, and she'll let you pass. Cadman's not gonna believe his eyes when he sees you. You'll probably find the expedition with the relic we were searching for. Whatever that is. Thank you for hearing me out, Envoy. You died. But you're here. Gods, am I glad to see you. Still can't believe you're alive.
Envoy, is it really you? I can't believe you're alive. When they dragged you to Liviana's clinic, I assumed the worst. How do you feel? And yet you rallied your spirits and reported for duty. Your dedication is admirable. But we'll return to the topic of your untimely demise shortly. Our first order of business is your purpose here in the Living Lands. You said you had a missive for me from the Emperor? Very good. I'm eager to see what our Emperor intends. Now, His Majesty names you a loyal servant of the Adiran Empire, and an extension of the throne's authority. Thank goodness. At least someone understands the gravity of our situation. Here's something to tide you over. But your work isn't finished just yet. You've seen how wild the Living Lands has become, both in nature and in politics. Sometimes I think the island has a mind of its own. No sooner had you arrived than you found yourself at the center of our troubles. Trust me, we'll get to that. This embassy has no shortage of political foes, but the Dream Scourge is what keeps me up at night. You've seen firsthand what it can do in nature. We can't let it reach the cities. Thank you, Envoy. The island is in capable hands. Inquisitor Ludwig thinks the plague is a distraction. She's more concerned about these local rebels fighting against the Empire. They were paradisans once, law-abiding laborers. Now, they're fugitives and oath-breakers hiding amongst the populace. They've sabotaged our work, killed our soldiers, and the final straw, attacked you out in the open. I look forward to hearing about it in your report. I won't lie to you, Envoy. Our position is tenuous. If we can't even defend ourselves, how are we to defend the living lands? But defend it we must, for the sake of everyone who calls this island home. Inquisitor Ludwig demands that someone hang for the attempt on your life. These Paradisen rebels must face justice. Ludwig goes where she likes, haunting the living lands like a vengeful spirit. She'll reappear when she chooses, and not a moment sooner. Let's make sure to give her some good news for a change.
Not many get a chance to solve their own murder, you know. I know someone who could help. A dwarven tracker named Marius. Kith or beast, there's little he can't find. He's staying at the Grinning Ballarrock, not far from Liviana's infirmary. We just take the main road east to the market, then head down the stairs and cross the canal. Rough part of town, even by the standards of Paradise. I can tell you're skeptical, but remember that you're an outsider here, and a lot of Kith aren't exactly thrilled to see so many adherents in their midst.
New weeds, a new beast in the tall grass. Predator or mate?
As you've seen firsthand. You could use some local help, especially if we really are after Paradisans.
I suggest you recruit as many allies as you can, but choose carefully. They, like you, will represent the Empire. Oh, before you go, we received a report from Liviana about your condition. Apparently, you're in fine shape. Once your killer has been dealt with, you can come and go as you please. Remember, the assassin is out there. You have the element of surprise. I suggest you use it. I admire your confidence. There's no point in being modest with our advantages. We'll talk more of the Dream Scourge when you return. Until then, Envoy.
How about we start with Marius at the Grinning Ballarrock? Besides, I could use a drink after all this. This may not be the prettiest part of town, but it's got the Grinning Ballarrock.
You saved my life. He would have killed me, and all for a few coins.
Think nothing of it. Any law-abiding citizen would have done the same.
So, you're the one they all crow about. Ha! The mighty Marius, deep in his cups, ready to take on the deadliest prey, providing they're asleep at the time.
Right. Take another sip of my cool. Rude not to finish a drink someone bought for you.
You're too worried about being polite to survive out there.
The dwarf there is Marius. Best tracker I know.
I heard you're from Solace Keep. How great a survivor could you be, hiding behind stone walls all your life?
You don't know anything about me, you Adira Nimdut. So maybe go back and take another blessed day sip.
But here you are. Tell me, how does one get kicked out of a place that never lets anyone leave?
Duktek Drago Sakasat Jitule. You want to talk so much, I'll cut you a second mouth across your throat.
I think this is about to get interesting.
I knew you were blessed in Nimdut the moment I saw you coming. Thought maybe I'd teach you a lesson. So I paid the bartender a few gold to drop a tiny bit of Widow's Kiss into a cup and serve your drink in it. Cramps should be starting in a few minutes, so, if you want to fight, we should go ahead and get started.
Wait until you get to know him.
Oh, I can feel it. Gods, you.
Oh, that is quick. You better get to a healer before the poison spreads to your brain.
You wait, Marius. I'll be back. Hopefully.